child. Good afternoon. It is July, and I wanted to make sure that everyone was still being supported in their distance learning and also their summer review, however you want to do this. Today we're going to be modeling for you two-digit subtraction, one with regrouping and one without regrouping. I know that sometimes these tend to blend together, so if you need to watch it more than once. But before we get started, I wanted to share something with you, if that's okay. So, what I really wanted to share with you guys is something that I've already done. It took me a year to do it, but I did. I finally put the picture I got from Be Your Guest restaurant in Walt Disney World last summer into the frame that my husband brought me at Walt Disney World as well, right after we ate. This was, and also this cute little trinket. If you know me, you know that I'm a big Beauty and the Beast fan, and everyone who knows me knows that I am. So my friend Heather got this for me for my birthday. It is an ornament of mouse ears, Beauty and the Beast style, of course. And also a parent got this for me for Teachers Appreciation Week, so I really appreciate that so much. I wanted to make sure that you guys continue to feel supported. As always, know that your teachers, regardless if they're in summer or not, they're thinking about you. So just make sure that you do your best, you be your best self. Be kind, even when you don't feel like it. Sometimes being kind matters most when it's the hardest to give, right? So I hope you guys have the most beautiful day, and we'll see you soon. Love you guys. Good morning, this is Mrs. Childs. We're going to be doing double-digit subtraction today, one with regrouping. Many of your parents know that as borrowing, but we call it regrouping, and one without regrouping. So this one, I know that my tens place is still greater than my other tens place, so I know that I do not need to regroup that. Then I have 7. My 7 is still larger than my 4, so there's no regrouping here. So I always encourage students to really look at the problem and to figure out what they can do to solve the problem and to picture it, okay? So then I can actually use my expanded form, which is what we've already been doing when we learned our place value from hundreds, tens, and ones, and I just use my expanded form. I knew that there's 50, here's my tens, and there's 7 ones. Then I have my subtraction sign, which I'm bringing down. I also know that there's 3 tens there, so I know there's 30. And then I also do my ones, which is my 4, okay? And just a little bit of addition there to remind our students that remember these two numbers still to go together, and this side goes together, right? And then I'm going to look quickly. What can I subtract the quickest? I can subtract quickly my tens, or I can start with my ones. It doesn't matter as long as I know that I can quickly solve these problems. So I have 50 minus 30 equals 20. I am done with my tens, right? Now I have my 20 to work with, but I'm not done yet. Now I have my ones to work with, so I have 7. There's my subtraction sign, and my 4, and I know my math facts from 0 to 20, so I know that that is 3. Now I'm going to use this number and this number, and I know that I'm going to add them together. So it's 20 plus 3 equals 23. I know now that 57 and 34 is 23. Okay? Now I do have something that I do need to regroup. Some of our children are not ready for this yet, but it is springtime and we're moving on. Okay, we're moving on in March, and in April we're going to be working with problems that look like this. So I'm going to look again at my problem. I have 66 minus 29. I know that I still can use this because I know this number, my tens, is still greater than my tens on this side. And I know that my 6 is not greater than my 9. So my current strategy here would not work. So now what we can do is I can either do my frog hop strategy, or I can do something that looks like this. I'm going to start taking 10, okay? And it's so important. That is why in kindergarten and first grade we learn how to count by tens, we make tens, we take tens. So now it is how it's all connected. I'm going to take 10 from 66. I'm going to put 10 on one side, right? And I know that if I put, and I decompose 10, I know that this is going to be 56. That is why it's so important that we look at our tens, okay? And then I'm going to bring my subtraction sign down. I also know that there's 20, 20, and 9. So that's what it's going to look like. Now I have 10 minus 9, and it's going to be 10 minus 9 is 1. I'm actually subtracting the quickest that I can do first. Then I have my 56 and I have my 20. So now I can do my 56 and I have my subtraction 20, right? And I know that if I take 2 10s from here, and I can even draw it for you, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But I take 2 10s from there, I am left with 36. Now I have 36 plus 1 equals 37. And so I know that 66 minus 29 is 37. Thank you so much. Have a great day.